Chinese cash buyers, what you need to know and how to find them. Who am I? My name is Devontae Arrington. I am a 4-year Iraq War veteran, a real estate transaction engineer, marketing expert. I've been involved in hundreds of deals, whether creative or conventional. What are my goals in this presentation? Have you ever heard of the saying, if you would have invested X amount of money in Coca-Cola, you would have X amount of millions today? My goal is to help you recognize the same opportunity as Coca-Cola in your face right now. I want to show you how you can seize the opportunity of Chinese cash buyers in your area. After joining for my monthly membership, you will also have the opportunity to join a secret group to where you can have trainings on how to not only close more cash deals, but also conventional and creative. You're going to learn how to make a secret group on WeChat, the Chinese Facebook, how to automate your business with Fiverr, Zillow, and group texting, how I got 22 people to click-through rate at 8 cents a click, equaling $1.75 on Facebook in China. How does this information benefit you? Having a Chinese cash buyer means that you do not have to be strung to the usual contingencies of loans and financing. Chinese people are typically not concerned with what the inside of the house looks like. They are more concerned with the size of the house and if it fits the family. Chinese people, depending on their situation, are willing to pay more than retail value to be able to purchase the house. In today's market, where majority of sellers want more than retail value for their house, this is a very powerful tool. This is the real estate industry's biggest secret. So what exactly is a Chinese cash buyer? A Chinese buyer could be someone living in China wanting to relocate. It could be a parent looking to buy a house for their child going to school. It could be a Chinese person already living in the United States wanting to buy another house. The average house price a Chinese will buy a house for is $800,000. 80% of Chinese people buy with cash because they believe in paying one time for a purchase. They typically do not use loans. Here is my community of Chinese buyers that I met here at the Christian church of my hometown, Appleton, Wisconsin. Now, why is that important? Chinese people are growing in the Christian community. It is a great way to build rapport on a very personal level. The main reason people fail in attracting Chinese cash buyers is because they fail to build a legitimate connection. Have you heard the phrase, all deals are done on the golf course? That means people will be more likely to purchase from you when they're in a lighthearted, comfortable situation. I want to go ahead and have you Google a Chinese church in your local area. Chinese church. Remember, Chinese people are very friendly. What you can do is go to the church a few days before the service and talk to one of the directors. Tell them you are very interested in the Chinese culture and you love to network with them. Just be cool and be yourself. Ask about the times and services and what you can do to participate and help the organization. How can you build a connection with a Chinese cash buyer? Chinese history. Why talk about Chinese history? Because Chinese people love to know that you are intrigued with their culture. Guan Yu. Guan Yu was a very prominent general in the Chinese Three Kingdoms age. Guan Yu was the most famous warrior of that time and still exists as a very popular figure today. Guan Yu. Guan Yu can be seen in many Chinese restaurants and buffets. Guan Yu was known for his loyalty to his warlord, Liu Bei. Loyalty is a very cherished and celebrated trait in the Chinese community. Having information about Guan Yu can make you very attractive in the Chinese eyes. Small talk. Once you've established conversation with a Chinese person, you can proceed with small talk. Where are you from? How long have you lived in the United States? Family. Ask about their family. Do you have kids? Talk about your kids. Where do your kids go to school? Do you still have kids in China wanting to come to America to go to school? Where would they want to go to school? Talk about the education system. What is your favorite restaurant? Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang was the most famous war strategist of the Three Kingdoms era. He was part of the Shu Kingdom, along with Guan Yu under the warlord Liu Bei. Zhuge Liang was known for a famous strategy that he employed on an enemy army. Zhuge Liang was in need of arrows and thought of a brilliant tactic. He took a boat one night to the enemy camp with the boat filled with figures that looked like humans but were really scarecrows filled with sticks and straws. The enemy saw the boat approaching and let loose an array of arrows at the boat. Hundreds of arrows rained down and stuck to the scarecrows. Zhuge Liang turned around and headed back to the base. He approached Liu Bei, and then he said that they have all the arrows that they need. Cao Cao. Cao Cao. Cao Cao was a famous and renowned warlord of the Three Kingdoms era. He was best known for being the commander of the Wei Kingdom, which existed as the largest of the Three Kingdoms. Cao Cao was said to have commanded well over 1 million soldiers during his reign. Cao Cao is a very controversial subject because a lot of tactics that he has employed in the past to gain power have been deemed as evil. Cao Cao was known for being a man who respected a soldier's power and prowess over actual honor and merit. A great conversation to have is to ask your client whether they believe Cao Cao is evil. What are your thoughts about him? How can I proceed to get their contact information? Why people fail when it comes to this step. People think that the route to go is to get their phone number. You want to take a totally different approach by using the app WeChat. What is WeChat? WeChat is the Chinese version of Facebook. This is how you want to add your new Chinese clients' contact information. The best step to do now is to go ahead on Google and download the WeChat app on either your iPhone or your Android phone. What is the next step when you get a WeChat? You're going to make a profile, add a professional picture, fill your WeChat with casual pictures, restaurants, family, beaches, food, and events. You're also going to add a secret group. Now, I am going to show you how you can go ahead and make a secret group on WeChat. So once you went ahead and downloaded WeChat, you're going to go ahead and make a WeChat group. So this was what it's going to look like once you downloaded the WeChat app for either your iPhone or your Android phone. So what you're going to see right here is you need to have specific groups targeted to your niches. Do you have single family houses in Sacramento? Do you have apartments in Sacramento? Do you sell duplexes in Sacramento? How about a beach house in Florida? Do you have mobile homes? Well, what is your niche? And you should also have restaurants in Sacramento. You should have schools in Sacramento. You should have pictures of the restaurants in Sacramento. You should have pictures of the schools. You should have neighborhoods. You should have Chinese churches. You should have Chinese communities. You should have buffets. Whatever city that you're in and that you're targeting, have secret groups detailed to that niche. So then it can give the Chinese buyers more of an influence to want to purchase in that area. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press this plus sign, on your phone, and that will go ahead and you're going to be pulled up to group chat. So then you're going to make a group chat. You're going to bring it down, and you're going to need to add at least 2 friends, 2 friends from your friends list. So what you can do is go ahead and find, maybe 2 people on WeChat already and go ahead and add them, or you can add some of your coworkers, some of your agents, you can add your broker, you can add people in your immediate circle. And then go ahead and press OK. So now we're going to need to create a group name. So right here, what you're going to want to do is go to the 2 people circled in red. It's going to bring you to the group name. So you're going to click on the group name and you're going to name it. You're going to name the group name targeted specifically to your niche. So If you choose sticky at the top, the group will appear at the top of your phone. You can do mute selection, so every message that you receive is silent, so it will save your battery. If you choose save to contacts, you can easily find this group in the section of group chats. And that is that for right there. So the next step is what I'm going to show you is how to automate your business on Fiverr and group texting, and even how to be able to send voice broadcasts to voicemails. So I am right here on Fiverr.com. Now I'm going to tell you exactly why Fiverr is one of the most important key factors in my business. So with Fiverr, you have a lot of people from India, the Middle Easterns, and the Philippines. So in those areas, they have a lot of the same degrees and knowledge that we have here in America, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The only difference is that in their area, their buying power of their dollar is significantly less. So they're able to take on jobs that are significantly lower paying than what we are able to accept in our three countries. So this is very, very powerful because you're able to have somebody go to work and not being able to break your bank. So what I'm going to show you of why this is so powerful is because, number one, you're going to go ahead and sign up for a Fiverr account. You're going to sign up, and then you're going to give them your email, and then you're going to go ahead and give them your password. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your email, and you're going to want to authenticate your email. You're gonna want to verify it. Once you verify it, you're gonna go right here in Fiverr, and you're going to want to go to post a request. Now, what you're gonna want to do is because and let me break this down real quick. Let me break this down real quick because not a lot of people know this. So in the industry, you've probably recognized that a lot of people, what they do is they put signs on the MLS. I mean, they put their house on the MLS and they put a sign in the front of the yard. Now that's still good. I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying that you're going to need to utilize every tactic that you can to be able to get your listing sold. So what you're going to want to do is, because the thing about agents, is what you probably already recognize, is just because it's on the MLS, they have hundreds or they have many other houses to look at the MLS. So may not be able to even see what your house is because there's so many houses going on the MLS, and plus they have their own listings to sell. They have their own properties that they have to get to. So what this is going to show you is to be able to directly contact agents and be able to do it in the age of speed. Because we live in the time of speed, to where the faster you get out your information to your prospective client or prospective prospect, your agent, your buyer, the faster you can be able to get a listing sold and be able to get on to the next one, and as well as using your energy for other income producing activities. So this is very, very key right here, because you can use this for, not only your real estate agent business, but any other entrepreneurial activities that you might have a foresight on. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down right here. Share my screen and we'll get into it. So you're going to want to post a request. I'm going to sign up Zillow right here. And you're going to say, hey, looking for someone to scrape 250 leads of agents on Zillow. I need phone numbers and first and last names. And what you're going to want to do is come right down here to programming and tech. Then you're going to click data analysis and reports. Then you're going to do Excel, because you're going to want them to send you an Excel file just like this. They're going to send you something similar. Then you're going to click on data mining. And once you place your order, what would you like your service delivered. 24 hours. What is your budget to this service? $5. And then you're going to click post. Now, before you do that, you're probably going to want to go ahead and Angeles, say we choose Los Angeles. Go ahead and go on Agent Finder. Now, I'm gonna break this down. So, a lot of these agents, are Chinese. So, that's one good way to bring Chinese buyers to your listings is by targeting Chinese people on here. But what I'd like to do, just for just any listings altogether, not even specifically Chinese agents, what you can do to get a quick way to be able to get your listings out there, to all these people right here, is to go ahead and take this link, copy and paste that, right here in this box. Copy and paste that right here in this box. So that's just for a whole blast of agents all together. Not even specific ones, but just people that could bring buyers to your listings. So now we go ahead and click on advanced, and I'm going to show you how to find, Chinese agents that have Chinese buyers. So we're going to go to languages right here, and we're going to click Mandarin. Now, Mandarin is the main spoken language in the Chinese culture. So we're going to click Mandarin right here. And let's go through with it. So look at Rudy, Rudy, Chinese, Barry Kong, Jamie Tyne, Peter O, George Wang, Scott Price, Janice Ho, Mike Cho, Kelly Tran, Will Chen, Ling Bei, Steve Cho, James Chen, Jamie Tsai, Mike Dow, Eastil Hilton, Allison Huddy, David and Yokoski Cho, Chu Taina Sao, Ayu Craven. You see where I'm going with this? Jane Shah, Grant Law. So when Chinese buyers are they're looking for a property, the first thing they're going to do is reach out to a Chinese agent, someone they can relate to, someone they can feel comfortable with, someone that already knows the market. So these agents already have Chinese buyers, ready to go, with cash typically. So, like I said, you could post, that, what I showed you before, just as a broad spectrum. But if you want to get specific to Chinese agents, then you're going to want to take that link and copy and paste and say, here leads, and then say, here is the link. Boom. Okay. Then you're going to post that. Then you're going to wait several hours, and you're going to start getting offers. So you're going to click on Manage Request. And here's an idea of what type of offers you'll be getting. So people start making offers, and if you put your budget at $5, then look for someone that's going to offer you $5. $7, $5, $7, $7, $5. So you get the point. Go ahead and just order, click on someone that's, already offered your offer. So you can get 250 agents, right here for $5, scraped up in Excel lead sheet. So go ahead and accept that, and then it's not going to ask for your payment information until you order. So just have a card ready to go ahead and put your information in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how that this information can be on autopilot. So we're going to go right here to grouptexting.com. You're going to sign up with an account and sign up with a password. And you're going to log in. So right here, give you an example of some text messages that I sent. So for 100 text messages, it's only $5. You can send 100 text messages for $5. Okay, so here's an example of a text blast that I did. Hello, I saw your house on Zillow. My name is Devontae from Vet Buys Houses. If I could bring you a buyer at no cost, would that be a conversation of interest? So this is the responses that I got. Thank you for your text. When are you looking to see it? Yes, thank you. Certainly. Can you come to the open house Sunday? Probably not interested. It's not for sale anymore. Sorry. You can call me tomorrow. I have several. Which one are you referring to? Absolutely. What's the details? Okay. Yes. After the New Year's, possibly. Yes. Sure. Yes, after January 6th. We have a potential buyer. Thanks. Yes, we could figure something out which is beneficial to both of us. Would the buyer be purchasing the house outright? Sure. Okay. I'm interested, of course. So you're seeing what I'm getting, where I'm going with this. So all right. So what's going to happen is when you get your client to go ahead and send you an Excel sheet of all those phone numbers, what you're going to want to do is it's going to be an Excel sheet just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy all the phone numbers that they sent you. Say 250. So you're going to copy that. And then what you're going to want to do is go to mass upload of contacts. And then you're going to go paste phone numbers and then create new group and say agent buyer 2. You're going to save. And then you're going to take that, you're going to paste that right there in the contact box, and you say agree to terms and conditions and import contacts. Then you're going to wait about 3 to 5 seconds. And you're going to press reload or refresh. So 134 valid new contacts have been added. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to send text message. Then you're going to look for, your list. Then you're going to send a message. And then say something like, hey, I saw your profile on Zillow and was very impressed. I have a listings at Vet Buys Houses, and you're going to bring them to your listing page so their buyers can take a look at all of your listings. So right in this area right there of Vet Buys Houses, you're going to put your website and you're going to put your direct listing link. I have a listing at vetbuyshouses.com. If you were able to bring a buyer, we could work a commission. Boom. Just like that. Now, obviously, you can get creative with it. You might have to, delete a little things to make it fit, depending on, the size of your message. But that's generally what you're going to want to do to start, bringing a large swarm of buyers very, very quickly. So now I'm going to show you a nice little trick. And did you ever get like a voice message? You pick up your phone and it's, it's a company saying, hey, we have a discount on X, Y, and Z. And you might have hung up the phone because it kind of sounded too salesy-like. Well, with voice shot outbound, it's a little different because what you can actually do, because if you ever experienced, you might have been in the area to where it was like low service, you didn't have any service at all, and all of a sudden, you got back into your car, or you went home, and all of a sudden you have a couple voice messages, and you're like, oh man, well, where did these come from? I must have been in the bad area. And then you check them. So what's with this is you can actually make a voice broadcast message, and you can actually send it directly to someone's voicemail. so that it won't sound like when someone picks up their phone and it's you going off on a message, it actually sounds like they missed your phone call and they're just picking up your voice message in their voicemail. So how powerful is that? Because then they can just listen to your message, and let's say you're sending it to agents. They're saying, "Hey, my name is Mike here. I saw your profile on Zillow. I was very impressed. I have a website. I have a listing on my website, vetbuyshouses/listings.com or vetbuyshouses.com/listings. If you're able to bring a buyer, I have many great properties in this area. We can work out a commission." So that is a very powerful way to go ahead and start getting an array of buyers, on autopilot very, very fast without having to actually personally call agents one-on-one. You can just blast it out. So right there, that is very, very, very powerful information, and it's going to automate your business, and it's going to take a lot of headaches out of your heavy lifting in the business of real estate or any other entrepreneurial endeavor that you have. Okay, we are going to come right back up here. Okay, so the next step that I'm going to show you is how I got 22 click-through rates for 8 cents a click, equaling $1.75 on Facebook, marketing to China. So let me explain something. So Facebook is blocked in China as well as YouTube. The only way that somebody can be able to see Facebook or YouTube is with a VPN. Now, what is a VPN? A VPN is a virtual private network. So, in China, a virtual private network is very expensive to purchase. Only the wealthy of wealthy have a VPN. So what does that mean? That means that if I'm on Facebook and I'm marketing in China, that means that the only people that are seeing what I'm posting are wealthy people. So what does that mean? That means that you should be marketing to China because you're targeting wealthy clients. Only the wealthy can use the VPN. So I'm going to show you a very great converting way to start getting Chinese buyers directly to your website today for very low clicks, because not a lot of people know this information. So the competition is very, very low, and you can take advantage of this today and right now. So let me go ahead and share my screen and let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead and create an ad. Okay, so objective. Okay. You can actually you can do a few things. You can do traffic to your website. You can even make a video. You can do conversions, lead generation. You can do a number of these things. They all work. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click China, enter in China, 18 to 65, and then leave the detailed targeting. Leave automatic placements. Make your daily budget $5. Leave automatic impressions. Then go ahead and click continue. And look, for only $5, you can reach 5,200 to 14,000 people on Facebook, 2,300 to 6,000 people on Instagram. How about that? So what you're gonna want to do is okay. So you're going to want to say ni hao, looking to relocate to the United States. We have properties available in every area. Click the link to see a list of our inventory. So, and then what I'm going to want you to do is go ahead to Google and then say Chinese buying real estate. And you're going to click images. And then you're going to save as this picture. And you're going to save as this picture right here. It's a picture that's been worked really well for me. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to put this ad right here in this ad. You're going to put that picture right there in the ad. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is you're going to put your link right here to your website, to your listing site, and then you're going to do copy and paste. Go right back to Google. Then you're going to want to do Google Translate. And then you're going to have English and then do Chinese simplified. And then you're going to paste that right there. And then you're going to come back here and you're going to post, this ad that you have already. Then you're going to make a new ad. And then you're going to take the Chinese simplify. You're going to copy and paste that. And then you're going to go back. And you're going to paste that right there. Then you're going to go back one more time after you post this ad. And then you're going to go to Chinese traditional. And then you're going to copy and paste this. Send that ad through. And then paste that right there and make that ad. So now you got 3 ads that are highly converting directed to Chinese buyers on Facebook. So you'll notice that the clicks are very, very, very cheap. So what is the next step? To be able to convert a lot more buyers, you're going to need to get the membership. What are you going to get with the membership? You're going to be able to get added to the Secret Agent Mastermind group. It has limited space. A lot of agents started off as investors. They became agents to be able to facilitate both sides of the transaction. In this secret agent group, you're going to learn how to work with probate attorneys, conduct rent-to-owns, land contracts, be able to own houses for no money down, and become a 360 agent. You're going to be able to find buyers for your rent-to-owns with 10K down. Find buyers with 50K down. Find buyers with 80K down. Find buyers with 100K down. Find buyers with 150K down. What are more bonuses that you will receive? Be able to be sent properties that are off market and off the MLS directly to your contact information. How to ask your seller client about doing a rent-to-own, land contract, or wraparound mortgage. How to facilitate the deal and everything you need to know. How to get large down payments for your rent-to-owns. How to do wholesale deals and flip them to cash buyers. The top 2 red-hot converting direct mail list. The personal number of my private money investor to finance your own fix and flip deals. He has among the best rates in the nation. Daily updated information on how to acquire buyers and sellers and the best cutting edge techniques. What is the cost? The cost for this initial fee and the whole monthly membership is only $10. Now I've been through the ringer. I've been beaten and I've been bruised, fighting daily to understand all the niches and techniques that I've acquired throughout my real estate career. I could easily ask for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $10,000, $25,000 for this information, and I could get it. There are people offering a lot less value and are not offering this hands-on material as I am, and they are commanding that price. What is my reason behind it? We are trillions of dollars in debt to China. I feel this is a very unique way of eliminating the deficit that we owe to China. If I'm able to empower more people in the United States to be able to take advantage of this wave, then I know that the money that is made will be put back into the country and make America great again. There is a lot of people that come to America, make millions of dollars, and don't put it back into the country. I trust that with this great discount, you can pay it forward and make sure that the people that have made sacrifices, including myself, for this nation have not been in vain. What is the final step? If you are ready to take action, go ahead and click the add to cart on the right of you. After you purchase the membership, you will be brought to an order confirmation page. On the order confirmation page, you will have my Facebook account link, Devontae Arrington. You will then send me a friend request and message saying you ordered the membership. After I accept your request, you will be sent to my secret agent mastermind group on Facebook. This is a closed secret group, so it cannot be searched for. I have not yet decided how many people I want in this group, especially because of the power of this content. So, space is limited. Look forward to winning big. So this is Devontae Arrington right here. Understand that this is a very, very unique opportunity, Chinese cash buyers, and it is of one of the very closely guarded secrets in the real estate industry. Now I gave you a little bit of nuggets on how to go ahead and get yourself started, wet your beak a little bit, but there are a lot of tactics that I have not shared and that are very, very valuable. Now, understand something that a great mentor of mine said that it does not cost a lot to knit or to sew, but to know how to knit and sew doesn't have tremendous economical value. To learn how to do real estate properly costs a lot of money because real estate has tremendous economical value and is very, very life-changing. Now understand that this is a very, very real situation, and there are people that will never know what it's like to live stress-free, to not have money problems, to be able to walk outside of their house every day knowing that they're comfortable. Now, with this price, it's self-explanatory, but I want you to also know that intellectual property is very, very valuable. So you do not want everybody to know this information, hence why I'm creating the secret group. Because if you've been around the game long enough, you do understand that deals fall through, deals get taken from you, buyers get taken from you. So I want you to obviously be excited, but to also know that this information is very heavily guarded for a reason. And space is limited because, you know, I do have properties off market that I will be sending to you. And I do know that by me giving you the gem for the Chinese cash buyers can be a win-win for both. But also do recognize is that there are people in the world that do not have your greatest interest. And if they get this information and they're not in your circle of people you can trust, then it's better that they do not know this information. So if you are serious and you want to take it to the next level, go ahead and do add to cart, and I will see you in the mastermind group. Thank you and have a blessed day. Devontae Arrington, salute.